What's up, everybody? We're going to do connections for Monday, June 23rd. Yesterday was a cliffhanger. We survived by a thread. Let's hope that they don't have back-to-back pop culture. Because remember, yesterday they had the HBO shows, which I wouldn't have gotten in a million years. Historical, old-fashioned, skinny, Belle, mom, young adult, shot, speculative, boyfriend, Collins, old man. I think of Old Man in the Sea. Sunflare, literary, farewell, and cocktail. Could you imagine if these were starts of Hemingway novels? Well, we'll have to save that for later. Because I think one of his novels began with Sun. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them began with Farewell, and there could be another one in there. Of course, it could be absolutely, Chasing Phantoms. But I'll keep it on the back burner. Because I don't know what those would go with anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like Sun doesn't match up with anything. All right, let's try to get some easy stuff out of the way, and then we'll see if we're left with, that. You could have a shot, you could have a cocktail, you could have an old fashioned. And I think there's a drink called a Collins. That would be interesting. You could have the young adult section, the literary, historical. I was thinking of bookstore sections, literary, young adult, historical. Huh, interesting. Maybe you could even say speculative. Okay, so hang on, whoa. This is kind of tough, but and I'm not thrilled, but let's suppose that were true. So speculative, I haven't heard of a genre of books called speculative, but it kind of makes sense. Speculative, and again, there's no synonyms for that. So speculative, young adult, literary, and historical. My goodness, if these other four are correct, then that leaves us with maybe the old man, the sun. Wow. Where's the easy category today? You've got flair. Oh, you've got some flares. You've got your bells. I think these are jean or pant styles, particularly for girls, for women. The bell bottoms, the flares. I could see the skinnies, and I bet there's one called the boyfriends. I don't think they would have one. Oh man, could they have one called mom? Ouch. Guys, this isn't seen, but we might have this is a really hard one. I don't know how I was able to get this. And I don't even know if any of it's right, but we have them sorted, sort of. So, and they make sense. Even the ones that I'm not sure of, I can't see them going to the other category. So you've got your boyfriends, your skinnies, your flares, and your bells. And then old man, son, farewell, and mom could be the Hemingway novels. Because the only thing I could possibly see to do with old man is Old Man in the Sea. Let's give it a shot. So this might be purple. Then if we do that, we would probably go for, I just want to make sure. You could do your bells, your skinnies. I can't, again, I'm not 100% sure, but I can't imagine why you would call your pants or your jeans moms. I feel like mom is better for a title from a Hemingway novel. And the only reason I'm going with Hemingway is because of the Old Man and the Sea. So skinnies, bells, flares, boyfriends, then you've got your Collins, your shot, your old fashioned, and your cocktail, and then you've got historical, young adult, speculative. I haven't heard of that, but it kind of works, and literary. Here we go, guys. It's all or nothing, okay? I could be completely wrong. We waste a guess, I'm going to get nervous, and I could fail this thing. But let's see if this is correct. Are these Hemingway starts of Hemingway novels? Oh no. Okay. So let's. Shit. So what? So I think the mom is wrong. The mom is the wrong one. So what's going to go there instead? The boyfriends, the flares, the skinnies. Shoot. So no, this is unfortunate. So the moms. Okay, you know what? Let's just let's get some other stuff out of the way that I think should be fine. Speculative, historical, literary, and young adult are these different genres, in a bookstore. Okay. Collins, cocktail, shot, and okay, let's think about this. If we do old fashioned, that is a drink. Then I think then the mom would have to go into the pants category. Are these drinks? Blank glassware. Ooh, that's their purple. Ouch. I will take just maybe a half credit for that. Okay, we can get this, guys. Come on, we've got yellow, so it's got to be okay. So let's think about this logically. I hope I'm correct. Wait, what? My old man, my mom. Oh, maybe I'm. Whoa. I could be on the wrong. I could have been completely on the wrong path here. I might have been completely on the wrong path. All right, let's think this through. We can't. I mean, we have 3 guesses left. We can't fail this. We literally have the easiest category and blue. Now, here's the issue. I've got 3 categories all conflated. I've got the types of jeans or pants. It looks like you've got names that you could use for either members of a family or somebody that like you could be dating, like a boyfriend, a flare. He's a flare. But then farewell. I don't think there's jeans called farewells. You've got your skinnies. Bell is Belle. Shoot. Okay, when we did mom, old man, son, and farewell, I'll double check this, but that was one away. Okay. Darn, this doesn't. Oh, this is just so tricky. Even though there's a yellow there, this is so tricky because okay, let's think logically. I think these are going to be Hemingways because I don't see the other category, a boyfriend and a flare. I don't know. So maybe there are some pants called moms. What we have to do, all right, if this is the Hemingway titles and we were one away, he's not going to have a book called Skinny. He could have, maybe it's just Belle. Okay. Yes, we got it. Oh my gosh, it's the Hemingway titles. Man, I'm so proud of myself. Oh. Because like I saw that immediately and it was correct. And then these are just different types of pants or, jeans for girls. Okay. Wow. I'm actually really happy with that. We made the one mistake because I'm not like completely certain about his titles. And yeah, and it wasn't starts of titles, it was just words in the titles. Wow. That is sneaky because they did make the old man and the mom sort of look like they could go together. A young adult could kind of go in that category, and maybe boyfriend, and then you even have the son, which would be like a homophone. Ooh, that was really tough. That was really, really tough. I think, in fact, the only one that was mildly on the easier side was the fiction categories, but I have not heard of speculative. I was just in the bookstore yesterday, ironically, to get a copy of Entertainment Weekly so I can get a little bit better at my, pop culture, music industry, Hollywood, all that stuff. And I got one. I think US it's called, or Us. And then I got some music magazine. But I don't recall seeing a speculative category. Boy, they have a whole section dedicated to manga. But and young adult I saw, but not speculative. So that threw me off a little bit, but we still got that, and I would say that was the easiest of them. Yeah, that's tough. That's got so many traps embedded in it. But I think the key is definitely Hemingway is going to come to the rescue. Oh, there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. Not quite as terrible as yesterday. We pulled through. Got all the categories, maybe just only a half point for blank glass glassware. So I thought those were the actual names of the drinks. I didn't know that obviously actually there's no specific drink called a shot. So yeah, shot glass, cocktail glass, an old fashioned glass, and a Collins glass that I'm not familiar with. Anyways, guys, we survived. We did it. I hope you enjoyed. And I think that this puzzle could be a career ender because those categories are really out there. and they hit things that you know are kind of niche, and if you don't know them, you could be in trouble. But we survived, and I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next round of connections.